Now broadcasting. Notification. Screenshot capture.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, first pitch coming up. And getting the start, Shane Reynolds.
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Walt Weiss. This one ripped, but foul to the right. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hand.
Oh. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and the Braves take the lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jones getting ready to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. On the ground, and a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging, and there's one away. Andres Galarraga next up for the Braves. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Javier Lopez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Back here with my pal S.V.G. and towing the slab here, John Smoke.
This guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
0-2 now. That one out to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Bill Spears. Smoke in his 11th season, 31 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise,
that one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, boom, you're even looking for a triple.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker makes the play, and that's the 3rd.
I know why they did this. They wanted that to be
Top
a
of the
National League
2nd,
team.
now in for the Braves, Andrew Jones.
Don't want shit like Anthony Jones, though.
Reynolds back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Oh, my God.
And a base hit into right. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Graff digs in now, swings through that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 3. Back to the top of the lineup, and next for Atlanta, Walt Weiss led off this game with a double. On the ground right side, Blackwell over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Moses Ali. There's the strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Carl Everett. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, 1 away. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it gets into the seats. Everett leads off first with 1 away. On a line out towards center. Jones snags it for the second out. And here's the catcher, Brad Austin. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Hidalgo, the next to hit. That's a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, safe at the plate. And it's now a 2-run game. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now here is Craig Biggio. Tucker on the move. Reaching down, makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base. Now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lockhart in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
Wow.
And they add a run. It's 4-1.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball, though. When you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And a foul ball. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be Andres Galarraga. You'll one. And that is out of play. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Javier Lopez next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And there's a ball. That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. 4-1 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Spears now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a curve is down and in. And now 2 balls and a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jeff Blackwell. Liner snagged at first. To the bag himself. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ryan Kessler. Hit in the air, center field. Everett going back on this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double. And his 2nd hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Man at 2nd. In the dirt. Some early action out there in the bullpen. C.J. Nix preparing to come on if needed. Harris, the right-hander, also getting loose. Jones leads off 2nd with 1 gone in the inning. That's a laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And misses. It's a strikeout. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back here at American Family Field, here's the left fielder, Moses Ali. Ali, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one in the air, center field. Jones moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. And now Carl Everett. That's a slider for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. This to third, Jones.
Got him.
Fires across the diamond, out number 3. Brewers go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, C.J. Nix.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Walt Weiss now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That to right. Bell pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. Hit on the ground to short. And that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly here as they... Back here in Milwaukee, here's the catcher, Brad Austin. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So digging in, Richard Hidalgo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Hit in the air out to center field. Jones makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Craig Biggio. Ripped, but it curls foul. Austin, the base runner at first with 1 out.
1-1.
In the dirt.
What the fuck? This game has some bullshit.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Jones sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Bill Spears up now for the Brewers. Lifted in the air right field. Tucker on his way over. That is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Andres Galarraga. Knicks back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, big cat.
Happy New Year, hey guys.
What's up, Dan?
Swing
Hey, Dan, let me know how the graphics look. I got a new
Movement in
TV.
Milwaukee's bullpen.
Let me know how the
Mike
graphics look.
Madonna
I brought a
getting
new
ready to
TV
go.
today.
Gallo warming up as well.
On my end, it looked real crispy. But let me know how I look from you guys' perspective.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Javier Lopez. 0 for 2 in this one. Going on.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing
oh, my
and
God.
high
Let's
fly ball
go.
left field. Pretty
Let's
well
go.
struck. That'll make it
Yes.
out of here.
Let's go.
He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Digging in, Ryan Kessler. And first
Ryan
offering is
Kessler.
fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Andrew Jones will hit next.
Can't wait that. Can't wait that.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And he chases that one. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Derek Bell. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one to first. Galarraga steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Left for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Tucker. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Tony Graff next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He said the same
Well,
thing.
he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Weiss stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Everett racing over to make the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No
Runner
ball.
at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Chipper Jones digs in now. First pitch misses. And that one wrapped foul. Out to short. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs on. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carl Everett. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next for the Brewers, Sean Berry. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
On the ground to third. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Austin up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And it's even up.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Got him swinging. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reggie Harris.
Number 48.
Galarraga, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Mike Magana up and loosening in the pen. Gallo also getting ready. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now in for the Braves, Javier Lopez. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out towards left center. Lyle sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the DH, Richard Hidalgo. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's outside, and the count's full.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. Biggio at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Brewers down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Bill Spears. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Harris back to work. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And that ball is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And there's 1 away. Tony Graff getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Rocker gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And ball 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kessler makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jeff Blackwell up now for the Brewers. And that's in there at the knees. The Braves leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swung on, belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Moses Ali, the next to hit. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
No. 2-1.
And that drops in for a strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1.